Look at the fairy that carries a fishy. He is the one that we call Drippy. Look at the fairy that carries a fishy. That shall get me a wand from the king. Yeah, this fish, you mean? They came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Probably should have put him in a bowl of water. To be quite frank, it's busy dying of hypoxia, but still. The king's beloved herring is, back again. For now. I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers and into the down lake. Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. If I remember you rightly, That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but in his current state... What's with that? Something up, is there? You couldn't say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax we need to enlist the help of passing travellers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified. He seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? Apparently the wizard's companion doesn't come with a thesaurus. I'm afraid, sir, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy. We're off to see the king. Come on, Nolly boy. And that's all it takes to go and see royalty. Bring back a pet.
A pleasure to meet you, your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one? Hmm?
That's right.
Yes, your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize? Hmm?
The king is a giant cat.
Ask him.
Come.
Why is no one bringing this up?
Well, your Majesty...
Out with it now!
We need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Wand. W-A-N-D.
That smell. Could it be?
Blood? Of course not. How could you even suggest such a thing?
Right, your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Faye? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
Classy. See why you got to be royalty? Well, he's that lazy, sure we can just take it. He's not going to chase us, is he?
So
Is that too practical thinking with this kind of a game? We steal it.
Something wasn't quite right
Takes
about
it
our royal
now.
friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
One doesn't necessarily preclude the other.
Enthusiasm, it looked like. And
That again.
Because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Nope. Progress. The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. Please, sir, could I have some more of your heart? No, man. Can't be doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There it is. What's that? Well, never borrow too much. The repayment interest rates are astronomical. You can't go asking to be taking the same piece of heart from people twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all it's safe to borrow. Why? Gee, I didn't know that. Well, I'll sure be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? I smell an in-game mechanic to stop you from solving puzzles too quickly. We twirl the town for someone else with the get up and go aplenty in it. It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. Actually, we should run towards the star, surely. That's how we've solved every other problem so far. The only problem is where? Ding Dong Dell's not exactly a small village after all. You might even say it's proper massive. Don't think anyone would say that. Ever. Well, I guess it kind of is. Yes. In something of a quandary, are we? I can't remember what voice I did for this, so I'm just gonna make one up on the spot. Flippin' heck, mon! Don't scare me like that. Oh, hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem quite perplexed, my young friend. I thought it might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you, I suppose. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Ah, elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, you just look to your locket. Okay, not sure how jewellery helps. Well, although going to carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy. Should use that to track down some enthusiasm then, innit? Allow me to tell you a little more blah blah blah. Glowing heart abundance. Incidentally, those who hearts blah 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 blah. Oh, makes it even better. So in addition to the locket itself glowing when we're nearby, there'll appear as a bright green dot on the minimap. Now sally forth and seek your piece of heart, young adventurer. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Tangstone. Blah blah, I need knowledge because there is blah blah, farewell friends. Fine. Wait. Get the idea. My X button would care to... There we go. Keep saying that I need to buy a new controller. I really do. It's getting worse and worse. Right, Oily boy, let's look around for someone with a proper enthusiasm to spare then, shall we? If your locker glows up, all of a sudden we know we're on the right track. Got it. Let's go, Mr. Drippy. Okay. No idea where I'm going or why, but... let's try this direction. This guy came all the way from God knows where to do this. No, apparently not. He's not the one we seek. That would have been the obvious choice, you know. In my opinion, at least, anyhow. Catman? You enthusiastic about things? Excited? Nope. No. God? No. Does it make sense it's not really going to be anyone around here? I imagine if it's anyone, it'll be someone in an area that we haven't been to yet. And probably someone who sets up something for the next quest, I would imagine. Nope. Can't go for that door. That door is just for display. You like this door and others like it? Please come down to Door Mart. For all your dooring needs. Oh, hello. Again, she's glowing. What? Why do you glow, cat girl? Meow. Which pot did I put it in again? Is everything okay? It's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Ah. Well, that's tough. Not my problem. Bye-bye. Fine, what sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty colour. You couldn't lend me a paw and help me look for it, could you? Yeah, whatever. All I gotta do is check pots as I'm running around. I can manage that much. Doesn't interfere with me doing the main quest, you know? I'm not gonna bother doing anything that means I have to go outside of my assigned area, as it were. Actually, that's not even vaguely the terminology I wanted to use. I can't think how to put this now. You're glowing. I presume you have something you want doing as well then, because you're glowing as well. Goodness me, where have those little rascals run off to? Is something the matter, Mom? It's my boys. The three of them are running off. Blah blah, worrying about the boys. People's life's never easy. Nah, no, I'm not helping you look after your kids, you twit. You can't manage that by yourself, you don't deserve to be a mother. Just sew it up and you can learn to look after whatever plops out of it, eh? Enthusiasm. How about the dude in here? He seems very enthusiastic about helping people. I mean, he set up a shop dedicated to it, so... Surely, if anyone has enthusiasm to spare, it would be... No? Okay, apparently not you either. Fine, up yours as well, game. Nope, still nothing so far. Nope. No pots I'm running past, is there? I'll keep an eye out for it while I'm doing all of this. Nope. Anyone over here? Nope. No one with a drop of enthusiasm to spare. Interesting. I'm getting an excuse to run around the town. It's very, very pretty. Go on then, what do you want then, wench? No, it's still not pretty enough. A bit of decorating, is it? I say you can't beat a flower to brighten things up. How clever. I was just trying to use some flowers. What flowers would those be? And it's really nice and bright and need some fresh clean water. Wait a minute. I got 6 bloody flowers from the world map. I got 6 balls of water too. I wonder. It is as well. Seriously, I got 6 or 7 of those different items. Yeah, let's just skip through the dialogue, shall we? Blah blah, twinkling spots, yes, already figured this out. I'm by no means a novice when it comes to the RPG genre. And if I talk to her again, presumably... Oh my, you found it already. Yes, ma'am, here you go. Perfect, just perfect. Have a little present. Give me a wooden shield and 50 quid. Not bad. Considering I didn't even plan to take the job. And you automatically get the stamps. Yeah, okay. Whatever works, works, I guess. That looks interesting. Weapon shop, presumably. Not gonna bother just yet, because the star says go this way. Oh god, not another cutscene. If I would just find the damn thing. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket, it's glowing. Tidy, then there's someone around here with a piece of art to spare, innit? Well, you know, I would hope so. I want to come on his way for nothing. I do sort of fear that we're going to end up stuck in a boss fight of some sort, but I'd rather hope not. The only person around by here is him. Look at that man. He can barely stand still, he's so eager. Jackpot! Barely stands still, he's staring blankly at nothing while holding a broom, which I presume is supposed to be a reference to Kiki's delivery service, considering who made this game. I do, lad. I'll bet my lantern on it. See, Drippy agrees. How do, Saucepan Head? Don't suppose you fancy doing us a favour, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing, exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Oh good, another nutter. The mice, they're in the walls, they're in the walls! Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about mice who live in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to even care. Well, Tommy Stout isn't going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. You're facing the wrong way in that case. Well, I was right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Wally boy. What are you talking about? It's okay. We just want a piece of your heart. Shink. What's that knife for? You'll understand soon enough. That's where you come in, Tunny boy. You got loads of stuff. Somewhere to kill, blah 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 blah. We get the general idea. Take enthusiasm from this guy, give it to the king. No, he's fine with that apparently. Thanks, Tommy. Stab! The Valentine killer strikes again. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what murder feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spell a sea, early boy. They know what to make of from half the time. Does this mean King Tom's going to be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. Speaking of King Tom, I've just realised he's basically Miss Layla's cat, isn't he? Oh dear. That's alright, man. Your enthusiasm is going to put... I didn't even care. I'm a cat. I pushed X too fast. Goddamn. Oh well. Best stay here and keep an eye out for the mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. That looks like a dungeon. I think I'll probably have to go there later, aren't I? Not right this second, hopefully, but later most definitely. Well, unless I decide to go there off screen and just explore a little. We shall see. Pot, mine! Bread. Who stores food just in random barrels and chests? If you answered nobody, you were correct. Sorry kids, I haven't found your jewel yet. Jewel? Earring, that wasn't it? Nope, not in that pot. I mean, I'm presuming... Go away, I'm not actually talking to you. I'm presuming it's going to be in the pot I haven't actually checked yet, then. Yes? Is that the general idea? Yeah, I can't check pots twice. So... Where have I not been? I mean, this town isn't actually anywhere near as big as Drippy implies. It's grand in spectacle, but not in actual explorability. You've obtained the red earring. Good for you. Is that side quest complete? I Like I said, mark of a good RPG. Music you can hum along to.
Some nice new clothes.
My, you got it. You got my earring. Oh, that's perfect. Just perfect. You found it for me. We sure did. Now don't lose it again, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Oh, here. This is a present for you. Thank you so much. A leafy mantle and 50 quid. You know, if just doing random errands for people got you 50 quid a pop, I think a lot more people would do it. Say, you know, when I was a kid, you'd be lucky for maybe a couple of quid. Whether spare change, you know, the person asking happened to have in their pocket kind of deal. Excuse me, gents, just marching into the palace. Man who found the fish and all. And that gives me rights of egress for now till the end of eternity. I found a fish once. I can walk in and see the king whenever I want. You again. This one is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, your Majesty. It's just, we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it up especially for you, Catface. You know, it's the second time, actually third, you've made reference to one based solely on either their species or physical appearance. You're somewhat of a blazing rapist, aren't you, Mr. Drippy? I'm not sure that's... Oh, it's definitely true, Oliver. Don't try to stand up for him. That sounds like just the ticket. It's a cursed fatigue will be the death of one. Don't worry, your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, innit? Right. Give heart. It'd certainly perk you up if one dropped a severed piece of heart into your hand. You gotta admit that. I carry it in this tiny vial.
So,
And because this
you
is
think it
a
worked?
Studio Ghibli film,
see, shall we?
nobody freaks out if this kid came in and just blatantly used sorcery on the king.
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded.
Again, that line will be written, well, at least spoken slightly differently in a different game.
Adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
I'm thinking golden jewels, are you? What you claim as your prize, Tidy. You know what to ask for, ain't it, Ollie boy? Yeah, gold, jewels, perhaps a dukedom. Oh, or a magic wand, I suppose. That's also an option. That's so. Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now that one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten, hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, and... Oops, crap. One sec, guys. Sorry about that, just to go help fix an iPod. Won't be willing to part with, not to find it first. Return later on and one shall present it to you. Thank you very much, your Meowjesty. Animal puns are not wearing thin at all. So, boy, such a wand, one take it you're perhaps a wizard? Well, of a sort. Yes, indeed, your Majesty. A shiny new apprentice wizard. Doesn't exactly have much magic yet, but still. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand would be of little use without spells to cast, after all. Sweet. Ultima, Comet, what we got? What we got? It's very kind of you, your Majesty. Thank you very, very much. I got the Spring Lock spell. You received the Rejuvenate spell. Good, I can open my own Oil of Ule shop. And break into my rivals and cause havoc. Yay. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you use to get up to with these, your Majesty? It's rather suspicious when you think about it. None of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? Want to send word to the quartermaster's store down in town that you'll be given permission to shop there. Oh, accessories for my... Okay, I get that, yeah. Accessories for my familiar. Nice, nice. Hope it's something good, you know? You sure you're an adventurer? One can help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter. The quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why don't you go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand, We sure will, your Majesty. Thank you very, very much. Awesome. And also, all we've got time for. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves again in a short while. Presumably after we've been to the shop, I'm guessing. Yeah, cool. As I said, that's all we've got time for, though, so I shall see you guys next time.